the freaking hood, people. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I'm hoping. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. So, if you can hear me, great. If you can't, then we'll have to work out this problem. I'm down the street, about I say about 15 or 20 minutes from my house, and I decided to come by here. I can hear you loud and clear. John S. Thank you, John S. I'm working on a couple of videos. You know, Johns, I call you Johns. Thank you for the update, brother. Guys, don't forget if you like at least the scenery. Let me show you. Since you said that, let me show you real quick. I come here a lot. Well, let me just say enough. Can you hear the wind, or does it sound pretty well? Not. I got the microphone on. Let me know how it sounds, John. So check this out. It's low tide, of course. I come here a lot, John, to think. Family, my problems, my semi-problems. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, because it's really windy, dude. If I took out the microphone, you'd be like, holy shit, dude, how are you talking? I mean, look at the palm trees. I mean, it doesn't see, look at the flag. The flag says it all. Yeah, I come here a lot. And this little place right here, look, it's going to friggin' rain. I just got a haircut, and I was going to go fly my drone. There's a video coming up, John. That drone I was talking to you about, I talked to Flying Circus. I talked to a few people, and they told me, hey, get the drone, bro. You've been droning so long. You haven't drone in years. There's an extension that way on the semi. Well, sometimes when you think you have the problems, John's, you think you have them, and then all of a sudden you start thinking, I was like, hey, they're not as bad as you think they are, I got an appointment tomorrow. Tomorrow, Johns, I will know exactly the month that I'm going to the Philippines. I have to pass Shasta. It is a very beautiful. It is a very beautiful look in there. I was gonna go in the corner, but there's somebody sleeping there, and a lot of the I got nothing wrong with it. A lot of the panhandlers, a lot of the homeless people, they come by here and they sleep here. Again, I got no issues with it. I was gonna pick that corner right here, but it's okay. This is still a beautiful view. I was gonna head down to Clearwater and do the drone, but unfortunately, thank you, Johns. Thank you very much, man. God bless you too, brother. Really, thank you. The appointment tomorrow will determine exactly what month I'm leaving. I'm not in a hurry to leave. I got all my toys and stuff, all the stuff compacted. This is John's. This is a new friend of mine. Her name is Shasta. And believe me, in Shasta, be careful. Sometimes you may see people come in and, have a lot to say, and negative, positive. Just be careful. A lot of people do a lot of fishing. I'm pretty sure so just be careful. You don't have to answer nothing. It's none of nobody's business. John's, he's one of the good ones. And he's got a wrench. So if he hears anything, sees anything, he just throws them out. He doesn't need he doesn't need permission. He just does it because he knows he's got the right to do it. So John, tomorrow I have an appointment, and then I sit down with the doctor, and the doctor, I'm just trying to get the go ahead. I have one more appointment after this. Well, two. Final is on this doctor. So tomorrow they're going to go through everything and say, okay, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set up an appointment. We're going to get you going. Then they'll do the procedure. And then I need to be back in 2 weeks, to check out everything, make sure everything's good. So once I get the date of the next appointment, I have a round off idea which month I'm going to be going back to Asia. And this is where I come to think. I really, really do. I come here, I relax. I may stay a half hour. I talk to my daughter. Her boyfriend's at the hospital. I talked to my other daughter. She got to close my car. Yeah, Johns, let me tell you, man. But I'm going to tell you, Johns, you know what I'm going to miss? Let me look at you. I like to look at people when I talk to them about stuff like this. Hold on. There you go. Okay, hold on. I just went and got a haircut, so, sorry about that. You know what I'm going to miss the most, man? My granddaughter. I'm going to miss my granddaughter the most because I started to get used to it. I started to get used to her being around. and I'm gonna be gone a pretty long time this time. You know, unless anything happens that they're like, hey, it's got to be an emergency, which I've covered all my bases. I've covered all my bases. So there's no way that you're gonna, you know, that they're gonna be like, hey, just want to let you know, I know you just left last month, but you got to come home. No, but I'm gonna miss my granddaughter. You know, these trips are necessary for mental health. I always say that for mental health and for you, it's good for me. It's definitely very good for me. Um, but then you leave a lot behind, you know. And enough of my face. I just wanted to look at you when I say that, you know, because it shows respect, you know. But now you guys can look at the real beauty. This is why you guys came right here. This is why you came. Let me point right here. Actually, let's do this one because you can get a little bit of both. So I'll be definitely looking into the date. Hey John, you know how hard it is to look this fucking beautiful. It's hard, man, to maintain this beauty. Whoo, even on a bad hair day, you still got to go in there and gel it up, look it up, and play the part all day, every day. You know, even with my crooked tooth, I got two crooked teeth. I got a full set of teeth, more than I can say for some of these characters. But yeah, even with my crooked teeth, it's still freaking hard to look this beautiful. Hours of work every morning. Hey, let me tell you, I'm the guy that it's at the it's called Old Doc 30, 3:30 in the morning. I'm up and getting ready, and I'm done. And my beautification is done by 6 a.m. And I can understand why people don't like me into YouTube or you know just in general, you know, because it's hard, man. It's hard to maintain this beauty. But yeah, I talked to my mother Johns, and she's not gonna be here when I leave. My other daughters will be here. They're gonna take over the house. Uh, I have a cleaning company. I told my daughter that because you know she's got a you know, I got a granddaughter, and she's my daughter's like, you don't have to do that, Dad. But I think I'm gonna have a cleaning company come in and clean up the whole house at least once a month and help them out. You know what I mean? It's not expensive. They come in. I think it's 2 hours. I think they gave me a pretty good price. 2 hours, they come in, sweep, mop, wipe everything down. Uh, I've been teaching my daughter how to throw down some chemicals in the back, you know, because I haven't, let me tell you, I found one little one. It's a little one, but everyone said, well, you see one, you see many. I haven't seen them in months. I seen one little palmetto, not well, it's still a cockroach, but I saw one palmetto. I consider a cockroach and a palmetto. No, everyone's like, well, that's stupid because it's still a cockroach. Well, if you've ever been up north and you've seen German cockroaches and then you see the palmetto, you know it's a cockroach, or you don't compare them because you see one or two. Hey, the yard looks great. Yes, thank you. I don't know what it's going to look like when I leave and I come back. um, but yes, I think they're different. But I found one outside near the door and I killed it and I sprayed the whole thing. So before I leave, if I leave at the end of September, before I leave, I'm going to spray the whole outside in the fence and the perimeter with 2 gallons, one in the front, one in the back of, 1 year treatment. I'll teach my daughter how to do it. I'll give her one of the gallons and tell her to go do the front. And then, after she watches me do the back, because the back is a lot bigger than the front. And then I can have her do it. Then I do the inside of the garage. I do the inside of the house around the edges, stuff like that. So then I turn around and then I'll grab it and then I'll maintain, like I'll treat it before. I'll even treat the grass. I'll throw down, ant and bug killer and stuff like that, and flea and tick stuff. Get the dog ready for the 6 months, because then all they have to do is maintain after that. If you guys want me to walk around, just let me know. I don't mind. I'll have to take my bag. It's okay. But if you guys want to take a look around, let me know. If you like the view, you like the view. I will tell you, I'm getting ready. I don't know if I'm going to last long in Asia, Johns. This is just me speaking out loud right now. I may cut it in half and go to South America, because there's a lot of places in South America that I have not been to. And if I have, it's been a long time since I have been there. So that's why the title of my show. I'm just going to take a minute for myself, sit here and relax and think about it, talk to you all. You guys always give me feedbacks, those that watch my videos. There's a lot of people reaching out to me now in the back burner. I call it the back burner. You know, it either way you will be good. Yeah, John's. Yeah, I will be okay. I think I think it would behoove me. It would behoove me, John, to go take a split it in half. Now it could end up that I go. Now listen, this is me, John. Uh, I'm gonna tell you because I don't think she knows me that well. Shasta, this is me being me. It sounds very grotesque. It sounds very strong, but again, uh, what it sounds like and what it is are two different things. I just like to be upfront and honest and transparent. Um, I might go out there and have a phenomenal time, Johns in Shasta. You know, I may have a great time. I mean, over there, it's one of those things that I may have, you know, a great time, and I meet a couple of ladies out there. I mean, I am a single guy. I mean, I'm not going to settle down out there. I'm just going to have a great time. So it depends how much fun I have. Big E has invited me over to, you know, he didn't invite me. He invited me to where he is. You know, he's staying, not the island. The island belongs to anybody that goes, and it's, you know, it's Thailand and Vietnam and all that. But he's like, hey, when you come over to Vietnam, you know, you're welcome to come, you know, swing by here. If you need a place to stay for a little bit, I think you're going to have a phenomenal time. You know, everybody likes it when they come here, but every island is different for everybody. I may like Cambodia. I might like Vietnam, or I may like Thailand a lot more. I may like Singapore. I might like Malaysia. Again, I'm going to the Philippines to visit friends. So I may even like the Philippines and Subic Bay. I was talking to Papa. He's like, don't forget to go to Subic Bay. I may like Subic Bay. I may not. I might like Cagayan de Oro. I might like Mindanao. You know, it depends what I like. I need to make a home base and then find something economical and then just travel, or not even pick a place and just stay. Every country has their own. Like I think from what Biggie was telling me, Vietnam has 60 days, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 90 days in Vietnam, 60 days in Thailand, 30 days in Malaysia, like that? So, or Cambodia. It's one of those. Da Nang, Vietnam, people are loving it. Travel, see what you like. Well, Johns, I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest things is it's starting to get overpopulated. 90 for Vietnam, I think. Yes, there you go. Then right now, I don't see, and I don't mind going 90 days to Vietnam and say, okay, I tried it out. Let's go to Thailand for 90 days and then go over to Cambodia for 90 days, like that, you know, and then go eventually hit back to the Philippines, because you can extend there up to 3 years. You know, you get 30 days for free, and then you get 30 days you got to pay, and then you get extend 30, 60, 90, 120, whatever. I mean, I think for up to a year. So I could apply for the visa in any of those countries because I am retired military and I'm 50, you know, so I could apply for those. But, you know, I'm going to tell you, I got a carry-on and a backpack. I did talk to Maria Johns, and she says, leave your stuff here. Your stuff is safe here. I trust her. You know, everyone's like, you can't trust this woman, or you can't trust her. I trust her, man. If I didn't trust her, then I wouldn't bring anything, you know. I mean, I trust her. I've always disagreed. Popeye has really good advice, and I always disagreed that he feels. I agree with him for the most part. You really can't make friends with Filipinas because they get jealous. Somebody has to always take control of something. There's always something going on. And you know, it isn't always what you think it is. I understand that. I respect that. But I have a friendship with Maria, and I believe that she knows what it is, and there's no friends with benefits. And she's always been there, you know. If it turns kind of salty, it's not like I have expensive stuff. All my expensive stuff is in my backpack and my stuff. So it's not like you know, I'm entrusting her with my life possessions. But I gotta, you know, I do trust her. She's earned that trust, you know. And just relax this will be my last long trip, because I want to work on the house and maybe either rent it, but I want to get into another property, one last property. I think I want to get into something a little bit more newer. My house is 1985, but it's in really good condition. I'm going to be working on the windows, and of course, actually the windows and the doors when I return, and maybe put in a little above ground pool with an extension with a longer lanai, and then just leave it alone. And then I'm going to get into another house, a little newer, maybe like in 2005, 2010. Something, you know, something maybe 15 or 20 years old, you know, something not too long, maybe 10 years old. I don't know, whatever's on the market and it's worth it. Because I can get I can get good deals because of the low interest rate, because of the VA loan. So, but again, that's the thought that I'm going to get into. I'm going to be getting something big enough so I can make one of the rooms in the back an in-law, because my mother's getting older. Everyone I have had people ask me about my father. My father and me, we see eye to eye. The only thing is my father's very old-fashioned, and my father's my father. My father doesn't run the house, but my father wants to run the house because to him, he's always been the head of household. Well, he's not the head of my household, so that's where the possible head bunting will be. So it's either he wants to come, or it'll just be my mother, and he can stay in his condo where he is. That's all. Me, I make my life is very easy. I don't let anybody take away my peace, my happiness. So it is one of those. It is what it is. I'm not going to allow anybody to take my peace away. Okay, so. He's welcome to come. And John's, I'm going to tell you, my mother has no medical issue except for that she's getting older. She did have surgery on both shoulders, each one. Of course, within a 3-year time span, she's getting older. And she's 71, I don't want her to be in a nursing home. She'll never end up at a nursing home. She'll die peacefully at home. Let me see. John says, understood, Nico. You can only do what you do. Your house, your rule. And you know what, Johns? As you can tell from when you hear me talk and you see me, I'm going to be doing more live shows. And you see how the kind of person I am. I think I'm pretty flexible. I think I'm very understanding. When my mother comes over, she pretty much runs the house. I just take, I take role where the man should take role. I'm still, my mother never comes to my house ever and says, I'm your mother, and what I say goes. No, my mother still treads very hard and light all at the same time. Because where she knows until where she needs me, and then I'm done. If she needs me, she'll contact me. She'll say, hey, can you do this, man? Because this is getting pretty bad. Then I know when I need to step in. It's the man's job. It's time to throw down. Like, hey, I need to get this shit done. But my mother never, she'll come in, she'll plant trees, she'll plant flowers, she'll come in, she'll clean the house, she'll move things. She writes down on a list. That's one pet peeve that I have. I do not like when people touch the stuff in my house and don't tell me where it is. If they move it from where I have it, they have to write it down on a little clipboard. Like a little clipboard. It says, hey, I moved from this over here. Because when I go looking for it, if I can't find it, it's okay. I'm not going to freaking be like, what the hell's going on? No, I just say, hey, I'm going to find it. And it makes it easier when people keep it organized. But that's it. My mother comes in, she cleans the house, she takes care of the grandchildren, she takes care of my daughter, she takes care of the house, I pay the bills, I cook, I help her clean, I do it. My father wants to come in, he's like, let's go paint the house. I said, no, you're not touching the house. Well, let's go do the outside gutters. No, we're going to hire somebody. You don't know what my father wants to help, but he doesn't know what he's doing. So he'll do more harm than good. And my father's like, yeah, but I'm your father. Well, yeah, you played a part in it, bro. But this is my home, man. There's a limit, bro. Let's, walk before you're going to crawl before you walk, bro. Because now you want to walk before, you're running before you're walking. You should crawl. So there's no negotiation with me in that department, I don't mind somebody else being a head of household. If they follow that part, that pattern, Somebody says, well, it's because somebody has to be an alpha. Well, listen, this isn't about me being an alpha. This has to be with you're organized. If my mother would come to my house, she can be the alpha all day. I just sit back and relax. She only counts on me when she needs me. That's it. I don't mind. See, my mother, why? Because my mother respects. She's like, hey, I know how you are with your things when you're looking for things. Because the reason I want things organized is because it makes it easy for me. It makes it easy for them. So if I need something and I need to repair something or I need to cook something or I need to, like when they use things, when they use them, I tell them, let me know what's, I think we're running out of pepperoni. My daughter likes to make little pizzas on the flatbread. So now I need to stop by after the show and go get pepperoni because we ran out of pepperoni and cheese. You see? So I like that. Now, if you eating shit and eating my house and you're fucking leaving the cupboards bare, and then all of a sudden you want me to make something and I go, hey, you never fucking told me that you need milk. You need the, I like organization because it helps me help you, So, and in the Philippines, Johns, I'm the same way. Anytime I travel, Colombia, anywhere I go, I'm the same way. I can't cover all my bases, So that's why I come here and I relax and I talk to you all. And as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about my appointment tomorrow. What I wrote down, what I need to ask the doctor. I wrote down like a circle with a question mark saying I need a date after after that second visit. Next visit. On the second visit, is it just a visit to pre-check? It's like a pre-check visit after the they go in and do the work that they need to do. Like when they're finished. Is my next visit just a follow up? Okay, well then I know what month I'm leaving. If they say no, you got to come back and we need to do just a few more things on the next date, and after that, then I have an idea. But at home, I don't really think it's good because I'm always running around. I was telling Shasta like Shasta told me yesterday. She said, "Yo, you need to slow down, man." She's like, "You wouldn't happen to be Latino, right?" I said, "Who, me? Who? Me, Puerto Rican? Hell no." Damn, I can't. I mean, if I bleed fucking Goya. I'm as Puerto Rican as you're gonna fucking get. But Johns, I gotta tell you, man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm in good space. I'm in good health. This next appointment is like a physical with a possible. What do you call that? It's yes, mom is mom. Always be, yes. And she earned that title really well. They're trying to see if they're going to give me a colonoscopy, Johns. And I know it's TMI, but I'm like I said, I'm transparent. I don't want to go to another country in order to end up in a hospital because I didn't want to take care of my medical, So they asked me if I wanted to get a colonoscopy. That's what this appointment tomorrow's for. It's going to be for the nerve. It's going to be for some neurological. They're going to put some stuff on my head, on my back of the neck, on the side of my face. They're going to see if they can stimulate it with the machine. They can definitely stimulate me. Give me a couple of Viagras, a couple of freaking Cialis, and let's get it going, because my shit don't work. The word around town, Johns, is that it don't work, So, they want to stimulate. They can stimulate me all day long. So they asked me if I wanted to talk to the doctor for the colonoscopy, and I said, "Hey, let's just talk. Let's just tread it. Let's tread it and see what we can talk about it." So I think I'm just gonna get it done. I'd never had any ulcers. I'd never had any. What do you call those things? Stones, kidney stones. I've never had anything like that. I never had any hemorrhoids or anything like that. So and listen, when I tell you that I'm talking to my doctors, everyone's like, "Damn, Nico, that's too much." No, it's not. How many guys you see talking on freaking YouTube? Fucking foreigners. In other countries saying, "Oh, I got gallstones, I got kidney stones, I got these stones, I got Puerto Rican stones, I got white stones," and because they didn't take care of themselves. Think about it. You know what I mean? Me, you can't. There's ways of preventing stuff, and I'm not going to be that foreign in another country saying that I wish I would have, should have, could have. Now, if something happens, let's just say I'm out there and something happens that is out of my control. Then I understand. You see what I'm saying? Then I understand. There's nothing I could have done, but I'm taking my preventative measures. I got one more vaccination. I call it vaccination. One more injection, I think it is, or it's something to do with, and I think if I'm not mistaken, that from what I can tell, the shot is, hepatitis A and B. I think I got A and I need B, like that. I think I'm going to get flagged on this video because they're playing Spanish Christian music behind me. Hey, John, can you hear that music? Let me know, because if not, I'm going to have to move, because I'm going to, I don't have to move. They'll flag it, and then that means that they just flag. They'll say, "Hey, can you cut out that music?" And I'll try. I don't think you can hear it because of the microphone. It's a really good microphone. But if you can hear it, shit. Well, then if it's in there, it's in there. Nothing I can do. They'll flag it. I thought it was Shasta. I see a woman dancing over there. I thought Shasta was dancing a jig over there trying to get attention. I was like, "Hey, Shasta, come on, man. There's a time and place for that." But hey, listen, to each your own. Nah, John, this one's going to be a good trip, Johns. I'm already working on the scooter, Johns. And I have a friend of mine that he has a scooter rental. So he said he's going to sell me one at a really discounted price. He said just to, she says, "Oh, please, trust me, Shasta. I'm the kind of guy that will sit out in front of my lawn with my boxes and shorts, and my shorts ain't tight enough, and I'm walking, my freaking my shorts fall, and I'm out there doing my freaking lawn in my boxers because I'm not going back to take in and fix my shorts. One more injection. That is a funny way to call a colonoscopy. Yeah, what? Yo, and they get you dry, man. Them mother effers, they get you dry. They're like, don't worry, Mr. Rodriguez. You'll be sedated. You won't feel a thing. And as you wake up, your asshole's burning or hurting, and you're like, hey, man, did you at least feed me before you threw it in there, bro? Come on. Come on, man. Did you at least give me a hug or something? Or did you say hello? Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, Johns, I'm even getting messages right now. Shasta, as you watch the videos, you're gonna see a bunch of different things. You wouldn't know this, but there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are just waiting. Did you at least have drinks? I don't know. I mean, they told me to drink something, and it made me shit. It's gonna make me shit for like 3 hours. So yeah, I mean, they could have at least offered me a drink. They did. They just told me you may not like what's coming after, though. Or he says, or you might like it, depending. He said you're going to Asia, so you might like what I'm going to do to you. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. No, there's a lot of people behind the scenes, Shasta, that really like to find out a lot about people, and if they find out that I'm going back to Asia, then they'll start doing things. And me, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't affect me at all. But people try, they'll come in the chat and they'll say, hey, and that's why we got people with wrenches. They'll come in and, Johns will be like, get out of here. Shut. Like I said, you got a few people that got wrenches, a few moderators, Shasta, and they just get rid of them. They just get rid of them. I'm not here to play anybody's games. I'm not here to make money. I do these things to share, talk to people. Maybe people needed a middle minute and they'll come in and say, hey, Nico, how you doing? They don't have to tell me they're having a bad day. They're just talking, I'm talking, we're talking. You can see the scenery, enjoy yourself. But there are people out there, Shasta, there's more, there's more, more than there should be, that are miserable, and they're not miserable enough unless they try to make you miserable, and they just don't get they don't get that reaction over here. So I'm getting ready to go. So when I start doing more videos, there'll be people say, oh, do you see Nico's experience, thinking, hey, listen, if that makes your fucking day, I'm not going nowhere. I'm traveling, enjoying. I share my family, share a little bit of an open window in my life. And if that's too much for you all to handle, then that's okay. It's not going to change. They try to change the outcome. Nope. Had a great day. Just got home from work. Shasta, that is awesome, guys. You guys, Nico, you be you. Jealousy is out there. Yeah. Let me tell you, Johns. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Johns. I got a message from a Filipina. And she says, who's Maria? And I said, why? And literally, I'm not even joking, Johns, a couple of days ago. Who's Maria? And I said, why? Well, I saw her. She posted videos about you. I said, so what? She goes, oh, so are you banging her? I said, Maria's my friend, number one. Number two, Maria can post whatever the hell she wants. Maria's proud to have a friend like me. We're not friends with benefits. We're friends, okay? And I respect her. She respects me. I respect how she helps and how she keeps me in line when I'm out there, because she respects, and she not just respects me, she respects herself, and she guides me in the right direction. Nico, don't do this. Nico, be careful over there. And when we hang out, we hang out. So she was asking about her, and I said, why is it any of your business? You know what I mean? Guys, give me one quick second. And it may say I'm offline, but give me 1 second. I always like to answer when my kids call. I'm sorry, because it could be important. Hey, Johns, let me know if you can hear me again. Maybe you did hear me while I was live. I don't know. My daughter's like, Dad, did I ever tell you how much I hate Tampa? And I said, no. She goes, I fucking hate Tampa. I said, why does it take me 3 hours to get 2.7 miles? And I said, because it's fucking Tampa. And look what time it is. So let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I apologize. John's, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, John, she is a good friend. And of course, I always say this because it's fair. Uh, she is, Popeye says, dude, you can't have Filipina friends. I disagree. I'm not disagreeing with maybe he's had that. I really believe that we're really friends, dude. And I wasn't protecting her. I told the girl, I said, why don't you ask her? If you saw her videos, why don't you go over here and ask her? She's going to tell you the same thing. And you know what happens? She says she's been contacted before, Johns. And when she says, Nico's my friend. Oh, I didn't tell you also, Johns. She went to go see her family this weekend and she was on the bus. And it happened to be the bus that we always happen to take. It just happens to be that's the bus that we always took to go over to see her family. And the gentleman, not the driver, the guy that takes the tickets, he goes, hey, Mom, where's the big Latino guy? And your husband, she goes, he's not my husband. He's a really good friend of mine. It's like my best friend. And the guy remembered me. He goes, ma'am, he's such a good man. He's a good man. You should marry him. She goes, no, he's my friend. Oh, let me see. It just double check. I got to see if you deleted. Hold on. I'm a hater. That you can leave that one. You can leave that one. That's Aaliyah. That's my daughter. Yeah, my daughter's the hater. Thank you, John. Good hands. Those are good hands. You can let her. That's Aaliyah. John, Aaliyah, John. John's. She's the one that just called me and said that Tampa sucks. And I gotta tell you. Oh no, you're good. No, don't be sorry. You're good. This is good communication. So you can put it back up if you want. You don't have to erase it, Aaliyah. You can leave it on there. John will fix it. If he can, I don't know how it works because I usually am the moderator. I'm going to be investing on another phone, John, so I can help out too at the same time. Yeah, if it lets you see the comment, you can leave it up. Yeah, no, dude. And I told that girl, why ain't you talking to her? Why ain't you saying? I said, you know what? Don't even talk to her. She doesn't need your freaking negativity. She don't need your jealousy. And John, this girl that's talking to me is just another friend. I got you. You can talk now, Aaliyah, if you want to write or anything. So John, I was very surprised. I known that same girl as long as I've known Maria. And I talked to Maria. Dude, I talked to her about almost everything. Almost, I keep certain things private. And I told her, hey, listen, this girl's been asking about you. She goes, no, she can write to me if she wants. She goes, yeah, she said that, why are you posting? She goes, why? Why is it the Filipinas that are hiding their lives are so worried about the woman that doesn't hide? She goes, I'm not hiding anything. Oh my God, I swear I'm his daughter. I have a photo. Listen, my daughter looks like me. My granddaughter supposedly looks like me. I was like, no, man, you better stop popping kids out looking this good. I told you, Johns, looking this fucking sexy. It's fucking hard. Now I'm breeding beautifulness, Oh, hey, it's a blessing. Hey, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to fucking do it. But Johns, I got to tell you, man. And I told her, don't stress it. If I'm not stressing it, don't stress it. She goes, thank you, Nico, for trusting me. I know sometimes. I said, listen, when you ruin the trust, I will let you know. I'll say, yo, this friendship is gone. This is done. I can't do this shit no more. I'm very honest with myself. And if I ruin the friendship, I will get out. I will leave. I will get out of the situation because what happens is, what happens is if I don't get out of it, the toxicity continues. You know what I mean? It is beautiful, my guy. Please. That is Denise. I think Denise is watching in the background. I think. And I told her that I'll be here. I just like to relax here. See, I'm talking to Johns and I'm thinking, again, by my appointment, what needs to be done, getting an official date when I return. Hey, Johns, I didn't tell you. There's a surprise trip before I go to the Philippines. There's a surprise trip that I have to take. I think it's going to be 7 to 10 days. I will email you and let you know what I'm going to be doing. I have to go here before I head over to the Philippines or to Asia. I will be either going to Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, or Philippines first. I'm not sure which one that I'm going to do first, but I think I'm going to go with the Cambodia first. But yeah, I'll email you and tell you what's going on. It's something simple, but I figured I'd make it a 10-day. I was going to go to Puerto Rico, but I'll go to Puerto Rico when I return. But you know what? Talking to you, I'm thinking I have plenty of time to do them both. because they're right around each other. But again, I'll send you an email and you give me a heads up and you tell me. The email will be in there today. So if you don't get to it today, John's, take a look at it later and you let me, like another day, you let me know. Get back to me when you can. No hurry. I have plenty of time. So guys, this will be like a 45-minute show. And again, I'm working on the scooter. I'm working on that appointment. I am working on, the next available date for me to leave. My family's getting ready. I'm getting my kids ready. I've already added them to the authorized user on the 3 credit cards that I'm leaving them. Like, I'm leaving them ready, and I trust them. They know they're gonna do right by it. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing more I can prepare for. My medical will be done, not done. This will be my last appointment. And then everything else will be one more appointment and then a follow-up like that. But again, I'll have more. I'll do an update when I head over to the appointment tomorrow. I'll do a little quick live show. I'll do something quick. Yeah, Johns, you gotta, I make joke about stuff like with people out there, like Twinkle Toes. He's all complaining about I had to spend 200,000 or 300,000 pesos of having gallstones or gallbladders or whatever, freaking kidney stones. A lot of this has to do with self-care. A lot of these guys, they all tell you how healthy they are. They're living off of powders and pills. They're not eating right. Or they're not taking as good a care of themselves as they are. If they're eating a percentage right, they're only showing you a bowl of freaking oatmeal with blueberries. Oh, that's how healthy I'm eating. They don't show you their complete diet. I actually lose more weight in Asia than I do here because I'm very minimal. I get on my scooter. I'll eat a pineapple. Shasta, you're gonna love the videos that are coming because everywhere I go, I'm very minimal now. I went from carrying a lot of things that I thought I needed. I'm very minimal, and I eat like right on the side of the road, or I eat a chicken, or I eat fish, or I'm even bringing. Hey, I didn't tell you, Johns. I'm even bringing my collapsible fishing pole. It'll catch up to a 200-pound fish. It is a very well-built fishing pole. It is the fishing pole is going to be the fishing pole is about $230 that I got it a couple of years ago. Never used it. I used it, but I'm like, I haven't used it lately. The reel is a $280 reel. I got it for $150. It's a Penn reel. It's called a Penn, Penn, and it's got the string. Even if I'm sitting on the beach, if I catch one fish, I'm grilling that bitch. Like I said, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of different things. And I'm going to enjoy. Am I going to go fishing all the time? No. But if I go out and stay in the province for 30 days and there's a lake or a river or an ocean near me, of course I'm going to go out there and do live shows and show you guys. And again, it's this time it's going to be different. But yeah, I'm sending a box ahead. I'm going to send it to Maria's house and she's going to put it away. So that way I don't have to carry all the stuff here, I'm not sending necessities. Like I bought a box of deodorant. Yeah, it is a good brand, Johns. I got the again, you know what I'll do? Just for you, brother, I'll do a quick short, like a minute and a half, and I'll show you the fishing pole that I have. It's a nice setup. And it actually, this is why if this was a 2-piece, the fishing pole can hold a little higher. It says the fishing pole can hold up to 200 and it says I have seen them used for up to 300 pounds. So I can catch a fish, and they're saying, oh, it's not built for it. Let me tell you, this thing has a lifetime warranty. It's registered. So if I'm fishing and I catch a 250, what will break on the fishing pole will be the line. It won't be the pole. It says if the pole breaks, they will give me the new one that just came out that equals to what that one was. That's how sure that fishing pole won't break. Now, will the string break? Yeah, the fish is too big, but I'm not going to go fishing for friggin' whales and friggin', Boracay over there. I think it is in Boracay. I'm not going to go fishing for whales. If I'm out there sitting in the friggin' out there in the province and I'm fishing, and if I catch something, I'm going to grill that bitch, I can't carry a knife. Hey, listen, Shasta, you never know. I don't know if there's any sharks out there. But hey, listen, I can catch a mini shark. I don't think it'll hold a shark. That fishing pole is not made for deep sea. It is made for offshore fishing, so it is made to hold. I can fish offshore with it. Now, is it made for deep sea? No. But most of what I'll be doing will be offshore. If you catch a stank, throw it back. Well, you know, I'm going to tell you, Johns, if I catch a stank, that's the one I'm going to shank up, gut it, and use it as bait. Oh, let me tell you, that would be considered pollution, though. Contaminating the fucking ocean. So you're right, probably right. Actually, you know what? I'd probably feed it to the fucking dogs. I'd probably feed it to the fucking dogs. Actually, no, that would be punishing, and they'd call the Humane Society because that would be cruelty to animals. I would lose either way, John. I'd rather hope I don't catch a stank. Because then I'd be punished. Run if you catch it. Listen, John, Shasta doesn't know the story, and she said it perfectly. The next time I see a stank, I'm walking the other way. I'm avoiding it at all fucking costs. Shasta, you don't even know how good that comment you just made reflects exactly what needs to happen. Oh, my God. See, great idea. She knows Shasta. There's this guy. We're glad he's gone. He's not missed at all. But we fuck around on our side, just a little bit of the humor. But toxicity shouldn't even. I mean, people like him and women like him, like the way they are, shouldn't even be breathing. We should just like literally get rid of them. They just toxify everything. They're just miserable people. And I believe man, women, or child that is like that. And I can't say child because children are still growing into their own. So I would say adults like that just need to be just terminated. Just get rid of all that. You don't need that toxicity. So that's why when you see it, run. That's what a lot of people should do. When you see it, just walk the other way. Let who people like the toxicity enjoy it. Because a lot of this stuff happens, Shasta, because people grow it, they nurture it, they pay attention to it, they feed too much into it. Me, nah, I'm good. I joke about it. See, we joke about it, but that's it. That's the most, man. So yeah, I'm planning. There's a lot of little plans already in the works. They've been in the works for over 3 or 4 months, Johns. And I'm taking after I do the video today or tomorrow with the fishing pole. I will do a short, and I'll say, hey, Johns, this is the fishing pole. So you'll see the short. I'm going to pack it up. I will pack it up, and I will send it in the box. I do have to call today and find out how they're going to. I think they bring me the box, or they mail me the box, or the Balak buy-in. I picked a decent size. I tape it up, and then they send somebody over. They pick it up, and then it'll get there in like 30 days, 60 days, or whatever. It'll get there when it gets there, But I need to get on it soon because of the time. I want it to be there before I get there. But you know what, John? I would probably pack my suitcase with what I need and pay the extra fee. It's like $250, but I think it would be cheaper if I just send the box. But again, we'll see. I'll know more about it later. That's what I don't know if I said that in the beginning of the show. That's where I need the next couple of days. So tomorrow I got the appointment. Today I'll make the phone call. Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, because I don't really do anything on the weekends. I really do take the weekends to myself or to anything that I need to catch up on. If I don't bother working on those or doing anything on those days. So Thursday and Friday, maybe even tomorrow, because the appointment's at 10 o'clock, I will get ahead of the game and try to see if I can find out how much the box is going to cost. If they say, hey, it's going to be $180, I'd rather just take the suitcase. Send the box easier than airline checking. You know what? That's true, John. That's true. You know what? Thank you. See, I'd rather do it that way. And they come in all different shapes and sizes. And again, you know what? I'm going to be sending over stuff that I like from here that I don't even use. Like I got an extra drill, compact drill and a regular drill that I could use over there. There's a lot of things that I'm going to be helping Maria's family do. I got no shame, dude. They got stuff that I can help them fix that I'm knowledgeable about. Now, things that I can't touch. No, I already talked to. I talked to her through her father, and he's like, "Thank you, Nico, for helping us out." There's a lot of things around their house in the province that I'm going to help them out with, and I can get my own drill and stuff. And the drill, I don't need it here. I have a couple of brand new drills that I had bought. They're still in boxes. I just been juicing this compact, the impact and the other drill, and I don't need it here, so I can send it over there. I have a sets of two of them. I have two drills and two impact, brand new. So I don't need it. So it'll save me from having to, get it over there. And plus, go through DHL. They have a good deal sending boxes filled with stuff to the Philippines. Awesome. I'm gonna see if that is an option where I'm at. Maria will know. Okay, I'll ask her. I'll ask her today. Actually, it's still early over there. What time is it? I apologize. Let me go look. It's 3. Oh, it's still early over there. She doesn't get up until she has to feed. She has to cook breakfast for her son at 4:30. She starts at 4:30. She'll give me a call, and then she'll let me know. Like I said, I'll tell her, hey, what's the closest DHL to you? She did say there was another one. There's another shipping company besides DHL. So, and again, the goal is to just get this box gone, and I don't have to take anything. All I have to do is take a carry-on and in my backpack. That's all. For the most part, I think I got everything covered. And Johns, you know what'll happen. I'm covering A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm dotting my I's and crossing my T's. And then when you think everything's all squared away, you're like, they're fucking you from behind with no fucking lubrication. Something will happen. They have a DHL in Tampa. All right, good. See, okay, perfect. John, thank you. Thank you very much on that. No, really, thank you. Because I'm going to be checking, and if I have to take a drive down tomorrow, I'll take a drive down tomorrow and then maybe pick up the box while I'm there and check the prices. It'll give me a reason to stop near the beach and do another video, see? I was going to fly the drone today, dude, and it started raining. I was going to fly the drone today again, right now, but it started raining. I don't want to take the chance. I did, again, I'm going to upload the video. It'll be in there around 6 or 7 tonight, so you can watch that. And again, the drone is definitely something that I've been saving for. You know, guys, if I were to tell you that I got plenty of cash now, and I'm very economical. Yeah, not in the rain. I didn't even think it was going to rain. A minute, I was getting a fade. I was getting a haircut, and all of a sudden it started to rain. And then John's, I was telling Shasta, I was laughing because I said, "Yo, I got to text my daughter. And my daughter's at the house, and I think she's sleeping because the appointment was at noontime, and my daughter she went down. She likes to rest around noontime, between noon and 3. She's like, I like to take a nap or relax, or just chill. And my freaking Honda car, I had the truck, the car windows were open. Man, thank God that she opened up. She texted me through her phone. Hey, what's up? Hey, Ashley's in the house. Ashley, guys, you see? Hold on, and then she rolled up the windows. And on the moment she rolled the windows up, 10 minutes later, it started downpouring. So I got lucky. I mean, it's a leather interior, but it would still make the car smell. You still got some carpet. So, guys, let me tell you the joke about Beverly. Beverly is a very good friend of mine. We've known each other for heaven only knows. I mean, 10, 15, 20 plus years. I lost count after like 10 years. Okay. So Beverly likes to talk on the phone like I do. We like to do speech to text, but you guys know about my nerve damage. There's some things I can pronounce, and at certain times when I pronounce her name, instead of saying Beverly, it came up Ashley, right? So she's like, who the fuck is Ashley? So then guys, we're gonna do the hour because I just noticed what time. We're just having a good time. So she did the speech to text, and she says, hey, daddy. She always says, hey, daddy, hey, all the time. As long as I've known her, when I met her, hey, daddy, how you doing? So it came up, hi, Eddie. So now my name now is Eddie, all right, Crazy Eddie, and she is Ashley, Texas Ashley. So I will never call her Bev or Beverly again. Maybe when I talk to her on the phone, Bev, but in the chat, I'm always going to say Ashley. So now she's like, don't fucking call me Ashley. I said, hey, you called me Eddie. Fucking gloves are on, man. Gloves. I'm taking the gloves on, put them on. Fuck that. So that's the joke on that one. And it's fun. I think it's fun. I think she really hates it when I call her Ashley. She hates it for sure when I call her Bev, because I know it irritates her, so I never say Beverly. I say Bev. And let me tell you, man, Johns, a lot of good things are coming. Of course, there's going to be some speed bumps, probably some obstacles, that kind of shit, dude. There's always somebody that's got to, or something's got to ruin it. I'm not control. One thing that I'm good at is I got plenty of headsets, and my headsets last about 6 hours, and I got 3 sets. So that's 6 times 3 is 18 hours of listening to fucking music. and I got a fast charger. I invested, like I said on my last video, I invest in 40 watt, 65 watt chargers, 45 watt chargers, fast chargers. I leave my shit plugged in and listen to music. If something goes on without a hit, with a hitch that I can't control, I relax. I don't stress it. I'm not one of those people that's like, yo, you fucking people gotta be listening. No. I am practically all fucking set. Eddie, yeah. Yes. Yeah. She texts me. She goes, why do you keep calling me Ashley? I said, why the fuck you call me Eddie? Even though I know she meant to say, hey, daddy. So that was my perfect opportunity to use that as a stepping stone to say, hey, you fucking called me Eddie. So now you're fucking Ashley for what I already know her name. So even if I called her Ashley for the next 5, 10, 15 years, I already know her name is Beverly. Guys, don't forget, if you like the show, at least the view, you ain't got to like me. I mean, I understand the hatred for my beauty, but you guys can give me the thumbs up if you like. Enjoy. Please share and subscribe if you like, if you think people like certain things. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Oh, look at the dolphins. Hold on. Let's see if you can see the dolphins. Look, let's see. Hold on. Watch. They just jumped. Watch. They're right here. They're right here. Watch. Let's see if you see them. I just saw. I said, I see no boat. What the fuck's jumping? They go into the canal, the channel. But yeah, they're looking for fishes. I guess they're not. They're. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they're at. You'll see them. One just jumped right there, like right around here. Well, if I see it, I will show you. But there is 2 dolphins. From what I saw, hold on, let me scan out. If I see it, I'll try to get to it as quickly as I can. Actually, let's leave it that way. See if you guys see it. How about that? Nico, they changed some of the rules this year about traveling with power banks. Check and see if the size of your power banks is currently acceptable. I'm going to tell you the power banks that I have, I'm going to check because I have what is the name of I have a really good brand of power banks. Not Ashley, Bev, please. I will tell you thank you for the update on that. Hey, Ashley, can you text me real quick and let me know? Say, Nico, don't forget to check the power bank, the change of the power banks for traveling. Just text it to me in a text message. Because there goes Latinos and they're fucking, they got to make it presentable. But it's okay. Like I said, they're going to flag the channel for everything else. Hey, Father Wolf's in the house. Thank you so much, Father Wolf. God bless, bro. Yeah, I don't see the dolphins now. He did jump, though. Oh, there they are. They're far, man. There's 2 of them. Watch, let me show you. Let's go take a walk, man. I'll show you. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. Look. See if you guys can see them right there. Watch. Watch. They're right there. Watch. You'll see the fins. Now, watch. Now they're not going to come up. I know they're feeding. They're pretty close to shore. See, now they're not coming out. It's all right. It's like I said, there's 2 of them right there. They come pretty close to shore, usually sundown or sunrise. But for the most part, they're feeding. Look at the freaking. I think that's what you told me to do. Let me check real quick, Bev. Let me see. It's close enough, Bev. Bev, it's close enough. You put change. It's to check the power banks. Check the power bank sizes that I'm allowed to get. Oh, look there you go, Johns. I don't think you've really seen the whole thing. This is located around houses, man. You got your own boats. You got your boats ramps right here. You got jet skis hold right here. You got a guy that's got 4 jet skis and a boat over here. This over here is a really good restaurant. See, they're right there. Look at they're eating right there, right to the right of this. What do you call it? To the right of the sign. This is a really good. It's called Sands Beach Bar. It's a really good restaurant, man. Let's see if we can go over there, guys. Let's go over there, man. Why not go over there and see if they're over there, if you guys can see them? I don't want to get in anybody's way. I definitely don't want. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to be this beautiful, and people got to take pictures of you. I don't want to ruin people's pictures. Right there. There you go, guys. See if you can see them. I mean, I can zoom in pretty good. Watch. There you go. Right. You'll see them. They're over there. Watch. See if I can get a little closer without it pixelating. All right, that's as close as I can get without it pixelating right there. Last time I was here with my mother, I think it was 4. Before she went up north, there was 4 of them. They usually go up in the channels. There's a channel over here. Right on this side, there's a channel. They go right in there. And let me go slow because of the... And there's a channel right there. It goes all the way up in there. So they'll come in and they'll feed right inside the channels. If you're lucky, you live on that water and you see them right there. See if you guys see them a little more. Yeah, there's 2 of them. You should see when there's 4. They'll be jumping out of the water trying to get things. It's so funny. But yeah, John, I come down here. This is one of my best places. There, I do like the marina down at Clearwater. I do like the marina because you could do a lot of. I do more thinking like this. This is what I'm looking for. Something similar in the Philippines or in Asia. And again, it doesn't have to be right on the friggin' waterfront. And then I come over here and I sit down. Well, look at you got her here. You got there. There's more on the other side. This house is like this on the other side of the restaurant. You know what? Let's go for a walk. Because John, I don't think you've seen this. Let's go take a look, John. And the restaurant is also located on the outside. And it's you'll see, when I get there, you'll see what I mean. And then maybe you guys can see the one thing that I do have to invest in is a what do you call those sticks, guys, that hold the phone? Like a little tripod, but it balances the phone. And I apologize. I should know the name, but I don't. A selfie, not a selfie stick. It's a gimbal, just a mini gimbal for the phone. I got to get a gimbal. So watch. This is the restaurant, okay? There's another seafood restaurant. Not a seafood restaurant only, but there's a restaurant with a hotel across the street, okay? So you walk over here, and you see on this side, you have the outside eating, all right? And then over here, there's more. There's more parking, okay? There's more parking over here. And then there's more places over here that you can sit down. See, you got houses here with the benches, more parking, and more benches over there. More parking on this side. This whole thing is parking right here. It is nice here. It is nice. This is about 10 or 15 minutes from my house. And you can go down there. I don't do it now because I don't have the right shoes. I could slip on one of the rocks. I could probably get away and go in there. I've done it before. My mother says that be careful, I'll fall on my face. But no, I can probably go down there. I just don't really feel like it at this moment. But yeah, and usually the water, as you can tell, comes out to there. The water on high tide comes right up to these rocks, right up to about here. This crack right there, the crack of my ass right there. Look at, oh shit. Hey, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I'll grab you by the neck and throw you on fucking rice, little motherfucker. Get a little closer. Come here, look, I don't put my hand out. Come here. Okay, I'm gonna grab you by the neck, you motherfucker. Go ahead, give me a reason. Give me a reason to put you over rice, you little bitch. There ain't no cops around. Take you down, bro. Take you and your homeboys down. Look at it's gonna rain like a mofo. Yeah, Johns, he's trying to throw hands. Little motherfucker don't know me. Don't know me, bitch. So yeah, see the restaurant's right out here. Look at the best part of the restaurant is the fucking bar. But it's a nice little place here. This is nice. Hopefully, again, you guys don't hear the wind. You guys can hear. This microphone is one of the good ones. Like I said, people, and I want to say thank you. I don't ever say who helps me out, but guys, those people that send me PayPal and the donations that you guys give, and this is not an attempt to get a donation. I'm saying the donations that people secretly give really does go to the channel. It really does. It goes to the channel. It goes like they sent me some donations, and I got to put money away as well for the drone. So I got the drone. People will hear me say stuff about, hey, Nico, you got a PayPal? Yeah, and I'll give it to them on an email. And they send me a little donation, and I'm working now for the gimbal, a nice little gimbal stick. So it goes to it. I don't sit there and fucking drink it. I don't sit there and buy a bunch of whores with it. I don't sit there and waste your money on stupid shit. I waste it on things that people want, because this way it's not bouncing around. See, I don't want it to be bouncing around on you. And again, thank you. You guys help out a lot. And what I can't afford now, you guys help. And when I can afford it, where was I? Over here. When I can afford it, I'll get it. That's all. People, you know what? People work hard, and people say, hey, Nico, I want to help you with something. And I'll say, no, thank you. And then they send it. And then I give them accountability for it, I tell people don't do it on Super Chat, because Super Chat takes 30%, 40% or something like that. And I don't want people taking your money that you work hard for. Yes, it gives you a platform, and I'm grateful. But you guys work hard for your shit. So for those that have given and have contributed, thank you, When done right, contributions to the channels really go a long way. It helps. And I want to say thank you to those. And you guys know who you are. And thank you. Let me see. You sound great. I got to tell you, look what I got. This is the one that Biggie helped a little bit on this. And, it doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. This is the one that I got. Look, I got the DJI. This is the DJI, the DJI minis. And not the big ones. I don't need the big ones because I don't do editing with the microphones. There are some that you get. It charges itself. It's got an extra microphone. So when I'm out there and I want to talk to them hoes got their own little microphones. Look at that. Got their own little microphones with the little lavalier. This is the one that I have. Actually, let me show you the one that I have on. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. All right. See? I got the little lavalier. I got the little Puss in Boots. I got the little guy. So when I talk, sometimes I can be too far. That's why I say, hey, how I sound. I'm going to be getting this little thing that goes right here. So when I talk, it stands right here. But if you can hear me great, you can hear me great, You're good. For the most part. And that's what I ended up getting. You'll see the video that's coming. John's. It's coming tonight around, like I said, 6 or 7. I'm going to upload it when I get home. I ended up getting the DJI 4K, mini 4K. It's all I need. It goes, I think, it goes about 3 miles away. It can go up to 5 miles. I don't need 5 miles. Hell, I don't even need a mile. When I'm going to be doing videos, I'm going to combine them together with my videos and start editing a little bit so you guys can have fun and enjoy. You know what I mean? They make good products. I got good warranty for them. I got everything I need, my man. I got I'm working on the gimbal. I need one that's compact that I can take out and I can use it on my phone. I may just use one of my GoPros because they got better stabilization. I might invest in the Insta360 that I can use a microphone and it's very stable and I can use it in the water. So again, there's a lot of things in the works. Slowly. I'm not looking to be the biggest freaking vlogger. I'm looking to build a little biography, little bit of, cinematic. Hey, Nico is here. Hey, my grandchildren sees it, my children sees it. I get to see it as I get older. I said, I remember that, I call it a platform with free storage. Hopefully nothing ever happens to it and you lose it. But if you did, my memories will stay. As long as I don't get Alzheimer's or I get dementia, I should be able to remember the days, the older days, the times that I did have fun. So I don't want to take up any more of all you guys' time. I did go over the hour. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Johns. Thank you, Shasta, Father Wolf. Thank you, Aaliyah, for coming in. If I have forgotten anybody, I totally apologize. I don't think I've forgotten anybody. Anybody in the back burner, anybody hiding back there, thank you for coming in and sharing your time that you will definitely not get back. But you don't have an obligation to have to talk to me. Okay, thank you just for coming in and showing the love. All right. And again, I'll be doing a quick live tomorrow, and I'll update you all tomorrow. Because tomorrow I will definitely know what month I'm leaving. Thank you, and God bless you and your family. John, God bless you and your family. I'm going to send you a video right after this show and update you really quick and send it to you. So if you want to take a look in 10 or 15 minutes, or you take a look at it in 10 or 15 days, but I'm going to send it in the next 5 minutes. It'll be in your inbox. It got Shasta, Beverly. See, I called her Beverly. Shasta, Beverly, Father Wolf, and Johns. Thank you. God bless. And I'll let you guys enjoy the freaking view. And be safe. Take care, everybody. I'll leave you guys with some music. Da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do.